Some love stories will make you smile, and some will absolutely break you. And the ones on this list, they do both. From soft, heartwarming romances to stories that will stay with you for days. And trust me, you're not ready for the last one. Let's start with something safe, something comforting. Love, Simon. This is the kind of story that feels simple, but means everything. What if your biggest secret was the one thing that could set you free? Simon looks like he has it all. Friends, family, and normal life. But there's one truth he's hiding. He's gay, and he's terrified of what happens if people find out. Then, one anonymous message changes everything. Someone out there feels exactly the same. What starts as late-night emails turns into something deeper. Simon is falling in love with someone he's never even met. But secrets don't stay hidden forever. When his truth is exposed, everything falls apart. Friends feel betrayed. Trust is broken. And Simon is forced to face the one thing he feared most: being seen.
Aqui é o 211?
É aqui sim. Como é que se chama?
Gabriel.
Now, this one is a little different, and that's exactly why it stands out. The way he looks. It tells the story of Leonardo, a blind teenager who just wants a little more independence and a normal life. And then, Gabriel walks in. It's innocent, it's genuine, and it feels incredibly real. This is the kind of story that sneaks up on you and stays with you. What starts as a simple friendship slowly turns into something deeper, something neither of them fully understands at first. But that's what makes it so beautiful. It's not dramatic. It's not forced. It just feels real. And the way this film handles love, it's quiet, natural, and incredibly pure. This isn't just a love story. It's a story about growing up, finding yourself, and realizing that love doesn't have to be loud to be meaningful. All right, now we go a little deeper. God's own country. This isn't polished or perfect. It's raw, messy, and deeply human. Two people, both carrying their own pain, finding something real in each other. No big dramatic speeches. Just love that feels honest. Some places are beautiful, but feel like prisons. Endless hills, cold winds, silence that stretches for miles. This is Johnny Saxby's world. A young farmer, living in isolation, working the land by day, numbing himself by night. No dreams, no escape, just routine and survival. For him, connection is temporary, until one day, everything changes when a migrant worker, quiet, observant, carrying a calm strength Johnny doesn't understand. At first, there's friction, two worlds colliding in the middle of nowhere. A distance that feels impossible to cross. A glance that lingers too long. A moment that feels different. A silence that suddenly says everything. For the first time in his life, Johnny feels something he can't control. Something deeper than desire. And it terrifies him. There are no dramatic speeches. No perfect fairy tale moment. Just something quieter. Something honest. Two people choosing each other in a place that once felt empty. Now filled with something new, because sometimes love doesn't save you. It teaches you how to live. And this is where things start to hurt. Weekend. Some love stories aren't meant to last forever, but that doesn't make them any less real. It starts like any other night. A crowded bar, loud music, strangers brushing past each other, and two people who don't know. Their lives are about to change. Russell, quiet, reserved, the kind of person who blends into the background, living a life that feels safe, predictable, controlled. And then there's Glenn, confident, unapologetic, the kind of person who speaks his truth, even when it makes people uncomfortable. Two completely different worlds. And yet, for one weekend, they collide. It begins with a hookup. Simple, casual, no expectations. And suddenly, this isn't just a one-night thing anymore. it becomes something deeper. Conversations that stretch for hours. Moments that feel too honest to be temporary. And when the moment finally comes, there are no dramatic endings. No promises that everything will work out. Just a goodbye that says more than words ever could. This movie reminds us that some love is meant to find you, change you, and let you go. If you've ever loved someone and had to let them go, this one will hit you. It's slow, it's quiet, but every moment builds and is something unforgettable. And that ending, you don't just watch it, you feel it. It's 1983, a quiet villa in northern Italy. Sunlight pouring through open windows. Days that stretch on forever. And a life that hasn't changed in years. Elio, 17, curious, intelligent, but still figuring himself out. Then Oliver arrives, confident, charming, effortlessly everything Elio is not. And from the very beginning, something shifts. It's subtle at first, a glance that lingers too long, a touch that feels accidental, but isn't. Attention neither of them dares to name, because some feelings are too dangerous to say out loud. And that's what makes it hurt, because some love stories don't end with closure. They end with memories, with longing, with silence, with a heart that isn't broken, but forever different. And in the end, there's no dramatic goodbye, just a quiet moment, a fireplace, tears that won't stop falling, and a realization that this feeling was worth everything, even the pain, because love doesn't have to last forever. Sometimes it only needs a moment, a summer, a connection to stay with you for the rest of your life. And now we go even deeper. This isn't just a love story. It's about identity, about loneliness, and about the moments we never get back. It's quiet but powerful. And sometimes the words that are never said hurt the most. Chiron, a quiet boy, growing up in a world that doesn't make space for softness. A world where survival matters more than understanding. Where being different feels dangerous. From the very beginning, Chiron is alone, bullied, misunderstood, called names he doesn't fully understand yet, but feels deeply. Then comes Kevin, a friend, a connection, someone who makes the world feel softer. With Kevin, Chiron isn't invisible. He's seen. And one night, under the glow of the moonlight, everything changes. Moonlight doesn't just show you a life. It makes you feel it. The silence, the pain, the longing to be seen. And if this story stayed with you, if you felt even a piece of Chiron's journey, then you're not alone. Because some stories don't just entertain us. They understand us. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Because the next story might just break your heart and put it back together again. So don't go anywhere. You knew this one was coming. This is more than just a romance. It's a story about love that never got the chance to fully exist. Years go by, lives change, but some feelings, they never leave.
You are too much for me, Ass. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Then why don't you?
Yeah, that one stays with you. It starts in silence. Two men, a job, a mountain that feels as endless as time itself. Ines Delmar, quiet, guarded, a man taught his whole life to feel less. And Jack Twist, open, restless, a man who dreams of something more. Different lives and different paths. But up there, on Brokeback Mountain, something begins. Not all at once. Not in a way either of them understands. What starts as confusion turns into something deeper, something undeniable. Jack wants more, a life together, a future without hiding. But Ines is afraid of the world, afraid of what could happen if their truth is ever exposed. And maybe that's what makes this story hurt so much. Not just the love they had, but the life they never got to live. Brokeback Mountain isn't just a romance. It's a reminder of what fear can take away and what courage could have changed. Because some love stories aren't tragic because they end. They're tragic because they never truly begin. And then there's this one. This isn't just a love story. It's about loneliness, the kind that doesn't go away, even when someone is right in front of you. He lives alone, in a building that feels almost empty, like the world forgot it exists. And then someone enters his life. Not in a loud way, not in some dramatic, cinematic moment, but quietly. And for a moment, it feels like maybe, just maybe, he won't be alone anymore. But this story doesn't follow the rules. It blurs memory, grief, and reality. There's this constant feeling throughout the film, like something isn't quite right, like happiness is there, but it won't stay. It doesn't break your heart all at once. It does it quietly, scene by scene, moment by moment, and when it ends, it doesn't leave you. So if you're still here, let's end this on something a little lighter, because after this, you're going to need it. Some love stories are written in whispers, not because they're weak, but because the world around them is too loud. It's the late 1980s, a time of change, a country learning how to breathe again, but not quite ready to accept everything. This is Jahan, young, sensitive, trying to understand feelings he doesn't yet have words for. And then there's Birdie, free-spirited, rebellious, the kind of person who lives without fear, or at least pretends to. From the moment they meet, there's something there. They grow close, sharing secrets, laughing like nothing else matters. Your name engraved herein isn't just about first love. It's about timing, fear, and the quiet pain of almost. Because sometimes, love doesn't just disappear. Okay, I couldn't leave you completely broken, saving the best for last but not the least. So let's end this with something that feels like hope. Red, white, and royal blue. It's fun, it's charming, and it gives you the kind of love story we don't see enough of. What if your biggest enemy was actually your perfect match? Alex, America's golden boy. Henry, the prince who never breaks the rules. They clash, they argue, and then one cake disaster later, they're forced to fake a friendship. But here's the twist. It stops being fake. Texts turn into flirting. Flirting turns into something real. And suddenly, this rivalry? It's love. Big, bold, can't stop smiling kind of love. But when the world finds out, everything's at risk. Reputation, their future. So they have a choice. Hide or fight for it. And this time, they choose love. Out loud, unapologetically. Because some love stories aren't meant to stay secret. They're meant to be celebrated. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. It really helps more people discover these stories. And subscribe because I've got a lot more emotional, beautiful, and unforgettable love stories coming your way. And if you're not ready to leave just yet, check out this video for gay romance movies with happy endings. Or hidden gem gay movies you've never seen before. So go ahead, and I'll see you there.